Hello, Internet people! It's time for another one of these crazy card unboxings. This time we're going to do a little different, because usually with these WWE back boxes, I've been buying either blaster boxes or hobby boxes. The hobby boxes guarantee cards. Instead, this time I bought... This is a regular retail box of WWE Topps 2017 trading cards. Let's see who we got on the box here. We got Seth Rollins on one side, and Finn Balor, and Shinsuke Nakamura, and Dean Ambrose. So, unlike all the hobby boxes, this is just a regular retail box. It's got a lot more packs. It has, what does it say here? It has 24 packs with 7 cards per pack, but there's no guarantees. So, theoretically, from what I'm seeing, this is a 100-card base set, and just running that strict math, that should get me 168 cards. So hopefully this is a full set with some inserts. There are some interesting insert series. Apparently there was a John Cena tribute card series, which was exclusive to Walmart when these came from. There's your standard autographs. However, this looked to be one of the first sets where The Undertaker was available for the autograph. It looks like there are Total Divas and Stone Cold Podcast and WWE Breaking Grounds. And they are available at Total Divas is 1 to 2 packs, Stone Cold Podcast 1 to 4. Breaking Ground 1 to 2 for backstage stuff, and then there's it looks like there's some really interesting relics here. There's some Daniel Bryan relic set. There's commemorative championship belt relics, and then this has some Kiss cards, although no Alexa Bliss, but we'll see what happens. But there's NXT TakeOver 2 Matt relics, which that'd be interesting because that was a fantastic pay-per-view. Matt relics, and then there's T-shirts and all that stuff. Oh, and there's SummerSlam 2016 Matt relics, it looks like. There's 20 cards about Total Divas, which, okay, yeah, well, alright, let's just open this up and see what happens. So... Okay. And standard parallels, foil sets, blah blah blah. Although, ooh. Well, this is completely worthless, but if anyone would like a free pack to Topps WWE Slam 16, which is a game that I'm sure probably doesn't exist anymore. Apparently that came right in the back. So, okay, let's see. Oh, these are some interesting graphics. Alright, so let's see. Here's some Dasha Fuentes. And Liv Morgan. Tommaso Ciampa. Then... Interesting choice, but okay. Norman Smiley. Oh, Jesus! We could find... I never knew this guy had a name. He's Ryan Tran, Asian ref. And then, R.I.P. Luke Harper. And then... Oh, jeez. Oh, it's season 1 of Total Divas. So it's got Mandy Rose getting blown off by Eva... Oh, Jesus. That goddamn... I get that Total Divas brought in a whole new audience of little girls and the Bella Twins, but there was that show was faker than wrestling, and it was just terrible. And then, all right, so Beth Phoenix, and then I looked into this since the last time we opened a Divas pack. Princess Victoria, yeah, she was in a tag team in like way early WrestleMania 1 days. All right, and then there's. Oh, it's Carmella's rookie card. And it's even labeled as such. And then John Cena. And Triple H. Was Goldberg even back in WWE in 2017? I don't think he was. Well, maybe he was. I don't know. And we're on Breaking Grounds watching Jason Jordan form his tag team with Chad Gable, which was really just Chad Gable pestering him week after week with that little towel and saying, "We're signed," or was it ready, willing, and Gable. It was weird at the time, but it worked out well. It's a shame that Jason Jordan had that neck injury, but apparently he's doing good behind the scenes. So, all right, still nothing interesting yet, but okay. So did we do Paul Heyman? We might have. Here's Unicorn, Kofi Kingston. A very bad picture of Charlie Caruso. Here's The Rock. And more referees get names. Although we know John Cone gets mentioned by name quite often. In fact, what was it? Was it WrestleMania 31? Or whatever, the second time they were in the Dome in New Orleans, the Mercedes-Benz Superdome, when there was Braun Strowman, and he went and he picked the random kid to be as part of his tag team. That was John Cone's son. And then, remember when T.J. Perkins and the whole cruiserweight division was like a thing? And then Alicia Fox takes over Rosa Mendez's baby shower. Oh. That show was such garbage. But okay. Ooh. Eric Bischoff. And Tori Wilson with a dog. And then nope, there's nothing different about these. So it looks like there's one copy of JBL directly next to another copy of JBL. And, okay, Andrea DeMarco, who I don't really remember. She must have been there for a very short period of time. And then Luke Gallows and Edge and Christian on the Stone Cold podcast. When Edge and Christian had a funny-ass show on the network. Good times. All right. Bobby Roode. And then, okay. Chad Gable. Another referee. Sean Bennett. We saw that Charlie Caruso card. Let's go. And then here's Bailey. And then, hey, remember those 3 weeks when JoJo worked with WWE? And you wasn't just on Total Divas? And here's Sami Zayn coming back from injury, I presume, on an episode of Battlegrounds. Or Breaking Ground. So maybe I should actually read the cards instead of assuming I know what they say. Although Battlegrounds is a WWE pay-per-view, so you think they would pick something with less overlap. Alright, here's Mick Foley. And Chris Jericho. And I know we did that. There's Carl Anderson. And then, ooh, look at Alexa Bliss rookie card. Alright, we're getting the right way. And Jason... I can't believe we finally get these referees' names. And they even have fake referee names. Like, was it Jessica Carr is really Jessica and she's got a different real last name. Like, you're their referee. Just let them use their real names. I don't but whatever. And Daniel Bryan schedules a weekend spiritual retreat. That was a weird ass show. Alright. Another free slam pack. Oh! And this is right next to each other. We got Enzo and Cass. And if I had a dime for every time I had cards of Enzo and Cass, I'd have 0 dimes! Or did I even get there? I don't know. It's been a while since they were popular. AJ Styles. ring announcer Greg Hamilton. Then Mojo Rawley. And here's a guy I never knew had a name. Eddie Orengo, an NXT referee, who I don't think he works there anymore. And then, so poor in hindsight. The Bellas contemplate John Cena's feelings toward marriage. Sorry, Nikki, he doesn't love you. And then that all culminated in an in-ring proposal at WrestleMania. Is it 34? I don't even remember which one, but that was so cringeworthy. All right, and shit! Remember when both these guys worked at in NXT? There was Austin Aries when he wrestled, and then when he was an announcer for a while. And then also Hideo Itami. Before he got jumped in the parking lot and then disappeared. We did Bailey. Did we do an NXT Shinsuke? And then, here's some. So here's Leilani Kai. And a very nice picture of Terry Reynolds. And then The Big Show on Stone Cold's podcast. So, alright. Burning through them. Hey, I don't even. Is it Flapjack now as part of Retribution? That was so stupid. But yeah, Shane Thorne when it was part of TM61, which was named after the Will-O-The-Wisp was the TM in Pokemon. Referee Chad Patton, and then here's our first John Cena card of when he won the 2008 Royal Rumble with hustle, loyalty, and respect. Here's referee Charles Robinson, Xavier Woods, Nia Jax's rookie card, and a horrible picture of Dana Brooke, who, I don't know, I always loved Dana Brooke. I'm really sorry that they got rid of, I wrote about her. The announcer, she was on, or not the announcer, she was the interview girl. She was on The Bachelor for an episode, but she always patted her on the head, and then they fired her during Breaking Grounds, I believe. And they never got it was her and Emma, and that was their thing that they pat her on the head, but that never got resolved, which I always thought was a bummer. All right, here's Tyson Kidd, and then Alexander Wolf, another John Cena tribute with when he won the WWE Championship in an Iron Man match against, it looks like, Randy Orton, which, okay, sure. Another Renee Young, and yeah, we're not going to talk about that guy, because he was great in CZW, he's fucking batshit crazy now, apparently. Then here's Oney Lorcan. Nikki Bella makes a public speaking engagement. Yeah, because I know I would love to see that. Okay. Although I did meet the Bellas, I've actually met them twice. Once at WrestleMania Access before WrestleMania 29, and I saw them at a Wizard World in Philadelphia once. And they're perfectly nice people, but yeah. Alright, here's Finn Balor back when he used to do the crazy demon thing, which he should really bring that back. And then, no one is ready for Asuka. They need to bring her back. I don't know what she's been. I believe she's injured, but there's no reason. It's a week from WrestleMania as of when I'm taping this, and we don't know what she's doing. Brock Lesnar, Booker T, Kane, and John Cena helps Nikki with her rehabilitation so that she could come back and have one incredibly shitty, boring match at the Royal Rumble. I think. Do we even remember? I don't know. Nikki Bella is not a good wrestler. And I love that, the whole thing was, if you see the two of them in person, yeah, they really look exactly alike. Except for Nikki went and got ginormous breast implants, which destroyed the whole thing of twin magic. Oh, now I'm gonna make myself sad reading all these. So here's Eric Young, back when he was interesting, because he was huge in TNA, and then they brought him over, and he just crapped out, which is sad. And remember that crazy, what was it, ladder match with TM61 and Authors of Pain when Paul Ellering was in the shark cage and they did the crazy jumps. And there's another Luke Gallows. We did that. Here's Ty Dillinger. He once gave me a cup of hot chocolate outside an NXT show that was held on a very cold February day. Here's Judy Martin. And then here's why I'm sad, because, I hope he gets the help he needs, but Morrow was so great on NXT, so it's a real shame he left. And then, remember the train wreck that was the Dean Ambrose interview on the podcast? Because I seem to recall he wasn't sure whether he was supposed to kayfabe it or not, and it was just weird, and he wasn't answering questions. Alright, here's Randy Orton, and then I believe they used that exact same picture in the other in the Divas Only set. So we go. Here's Amber Moon, and I believe we did both of those. And it's a shame he's going to. Tyler Breeze shares pointers with it looks like Carmella and the Iconics, probably. He was really, I mean, he was there forever, but Tyler Breeze was the glue of early NXT. Like, remember when TakeOver Brooklyn 2, they brought in Jushin Thunder Liger, and they needed someone to wrestle him, so he wrestled fucking Tyler Breeze? Like, how much confidence do they have to have in you that they bring in Jushin Thunder Liger, and you're the guy that you wrestle against? And then, is that no, okay. So then here's Peyton Royce, back before all the enhancements and when she was doing the Rose gimmick. Here's William Regal. And here's Ric Flair. And Roderick Strong. I don't get Diamond Mine. And really, I don't get most of what Roddy's been doing. He was doing so good in ROH before he left and came over. But, you know, he's getting a steady paycheck, I guess. And then, oh look, here's Brie Bella riding a scooter with Renee. I could do that. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. This is kind of awesome. First, let's finish this pack out. This pack had a referee, Rod Zapata, and then Brie Bella tries to convince Daniel Bryan of something. But then, so I dig this. This is number 36 of 299. I now own an authentic NXT Takeover. NXT Takeover Back to Brooklyn. Was that what it was named? It was just NXT Takeover Brooklyn 2. Event use canvas back relic of Asuka. So that's pretty cool. I mean, who doesn't love that? Was back when Asuka was the fucking unstoppable monster. I don't honestly remember which match she had at that one. Was that her taking on Nia or somebody? Or maybe Bayley? I don't remember. But that's okay. I'll take that all day long. That's pretty cool. Still no Kiss card, but I'll take it. So that's good, because I've read stories of people buying these whole retail boxes and not getting anything. So at least we got one thing, so that's good. But let's keep going. So here's all right. Here's Johnny Gargano. That's new. And this is Samoa Joe. I'm pretty sure we did that and that. And oops. Hit the thing. Right. And okay, here's the Dash Wilder and AJ Styles on the Stone Cold podcast. And yeah, I'm not showing them as they come, but like every third pack has one of these WWE Slam thing in the back. So, okay, here's Ivory. And then, remember when Mike Chioda was like the evil authoritarian ref, and then he quit, or he got fired or something? I don't remember. And then did we do Jason Jordan's rookie card? We did Dash. And then, was Aaliyah even actually wrestling at the time? I know she was in Breaking Ground, but alright. Alright, well then here's The Miz, which I don't know if we did or not. I'm losing track of duplicates. I'm doing my best here. And then Mandy Rose making her debut. Yeah. I know she wasn't great at the time. She's still not the best wrestler. I always dig her. It still would have been nice had Sarah Lee from that season of NXT, or what do they call it? It wasn't NXT. Now I'm blank. The show where they trained people and they got picked by Stone Cold. But had Sarah Lee won, she won, and then she immediately as Mandy accused her of being, she was a ring rat, and I believe it was Wesley Blake or one of the other ones in Mandy Rose. In Alexa Bliss's tag team at the time, the one Alexa wasn't dating. But yeah, immediately got pregnant by him and never wrestled a match. So that was a bummer. But alright, so here's Nikki Cross. And I'm always down for some Maurice. And some Billy Kay. Another Aaliyah, another Miz. I don't believe we did that Scotty Dawson. And then the Superstars visit an abandoned mental hospital. Oh, look at Baron Corbin and how happy he is to be inside an abandoned mental hospital where he belongs because he's terrible. I mean, I personally enjoyed down on his luck, shitty Baron Corbin, because that's what he is. He's not good. But the idea of he was in Vegas that week and won a shit ton of money, I think that works very well. All right, so here's Titus O'Neil. Paige, even though I'm fairly certain at the time she had her neck issues and wasn't wrestling, but I'm always down for a good Paige card. And we did him, and we just did that. And then, so nice, they named her twice, Kelly. And then, I watched Bob Backlund get inducted into the Hall of Fame. He is batshit crazy. He's living the gimmick 24/7. There's not enough words to describe how crazy Bob Backlund is in person. And then, did we do Triple H on the Stone Cold podcast? Are they even still doing those? Literally, I remember when the network came out, the first thing I did is I watched every Saturday night's main event, and anytime Original Contact came out, they're like, hey, what was the show where they drive around to the cars, and the show where they do the jackass stunts. I watched all of them, but now at this point, there's all kinds of original content on there, but if it's not a brand new documentary, I don't care anymore. Particularly after they moved to Peacock, because frankly the Peacock interface is just garbage. All right, so here's Corey Graves and Big E. I think we did this, but I'll do it again. Alexa Bliss's rookie card. Bob Backlund. And this guy's got a name. So that referee's name is Derek Moore, apparently. And then look, the Bella twins planning their is it Birdie B? Birdie B line? Because then they named Brie named her kid Birdie. And so here's Michael Cole and the Brian Kendrick. Okay, if you say that this happened, so apparently John Cena once beat Edge and the Big Show for the World Heavyweight Championship. Well, giving both of them, was it? I believe at the time that is that an attitude adjustment or is that an FU? I don't know what it would have been at the time. Derek Moore, Rob Zapata, and then hey, remember when Dave Otunga was an announcer, and then all right, Bailey was apparently a mentor for the people at NXT during Breaking Grounds. All right, sure. And oh, this is some horse shit. All right, look at this. So, let's see here. So I bought this box. The box is, you can see the box is that thick. However, it's got a piece of styrofoam this thick in the bottom of it. I don't know. I thought there were a lot more packs to go, but nope. There's a full inch of styrofoam at the bottom of that box, taking up space. That's kind of stupid. But alright, so where were we? I was opening this pack. So then, alright, there's only 2 more to go. I thought we had a lot more. Alright, so here's Byron Saxton. And then, here's Zack Ryder. And then, it would have sucked if we got all the way to the end and we didn't get an Undertaker card. And then, this doesn't sound familiar. Daniello Anfibio, or something. He's a referee. And then here's Paul Ellering. It's a shame that he came in and Authors of Pain were so huge and dominant at the time, and they just disappeared. Neither one of them wrestle anymore after one of them got hurt. And then, Alicia Fox, to use the Noam Dar voice. Who does he work for the WWE anymore? I don't think he does. I just love the way he said Alicia Fox. I can't roll my O's that far. But she scheduled a Parisian fashion shoot from when they went on the European tour. I believe we did that. What did we do? Is that a ref we didn't do? There's Jason Ayers. Really, the only different card here is Brock Lesnar on the Stone Cold podcast. And then last pack here. Do we know him? Did we see? So that guy's got a name, Dan Engler, apparently. And then here's another John Cena card where he won the Tag Team Championship with Shawn Michaels. Sure. And then, yeah, this pretty much sums up this whole box. Natalya throwing a party for Tyson Kidd. So, alright, so at least, like I said, this box was just a regular retail box. It did not have any guarantees. So no autographs, but I will take this NXT TakeOver 2 Matt Relic of Asuka. I'll take that all day, every day. So, there's that. I don't really know what's next. By the time this gets posted, this will probably be after WrestleMania. So, man, wasn't it crazy when Person won that crazy match to win the title? I don't know. We'll see if Cody showed up or not. I'm going to bet he did, and it's going to be stupid. But, yeah, we'll see what happens. So, until then, I believe I got more. I just ordered a bunch more. Or I have... Let's see what I got here. So, yeah, I got some more coming up there. No, I just ordered a whole box of 2,000, another retail box. Let me check here. It's a retail box of, or no, it's actually it's a hobby box of 2018 WWE's Women's Division. Should be next to the interesting stuff. I think there's one other box that's going to be embarrassing, and it's going to be very stupid. But yeah, we'll see what happens. So, all right, everybody, have a good day. Thanks for watching. If I can find the button. There's the button.